Hello and welcome. Today is Tuesday, the 18th of July, 2017. My name is Derek. Welcome. Let's take an in-depth look at the cryptocurrency markets, starting within Bitcoin and at around 2,300 US dollars. And it's at a price point in which it was supported. And here it also rallied higher to 24, where it's supported on this particular occasion. The 18 average, which is what I use a front weighted of the highs and the lows, thus the correctionary band, was rising through the months of April into May. And then after the first sudden price drop, which had really three considerably noticeable down days, well, that managed to make this 18 average go in a sideways consolidation period. So with a few support tests at that time making many higher lows in play, the message of the market changed in here as the 18 average was starting to roll lower. No price action in this band whatsoever for those 3 or 4 days, falling in here, decent red down, small red down. And this down move came to a 38.2% correction exponentially from the close to 3,000 highs and a hair under 900 lows from March. And that's the big thing to notice. Just a move from 900 to the this 3,000, that's 3x. What's the fastest the S&P has ever made a 3x gain? Well, it went down to 666 in 2009. Multiply that by 3, that's close to 2,000. And how long did it take to get to 2,000? Well, that occurred into 2013. So that took 4 years for that gain to take place. It took a lot less, and even months, for the Bitcoin gain. Let's go back to Bitcoin and its weekly chart. And basically these moves I see as speeding the time frame up. I like the moves I can get in a few years, but can you do that in a few months instead? Oh, I like the moves I can get in a few weeks, but can you do that in just many hours or a good portion of a day? These moves happen a lot faster. And the fact that I can state within this that in 2013, you rise up to 1250, have a fall to this magnitude, a couple hundred points, and then do a 10x gain. I'm not going to put another chart up, but when's the last time the stock market went up? Over 10 times. And just to quickly go over the numbers, if the Dow is over 20,000 now, and well, that would be 2,000, the answer to that would be, well, in the 1990s. All right then. So within this time frame, you've had the big multiple green candle, many weeks up in a row session. Significant red down. 3, oh my goodness, sideways, don't know what we're doing. And a significant red candle down the previous week. It's been followed so far with the up move from the 18 of lows, which also works out to a 38% retracement from this particular low. It has all the action within this 18 average stating, okay, with markets correct either through price or through time. Well, it's had one price, 2 time, one price again, but on the leaving of such, that's when you can state this is the energy that was needed for a next particular leg higher, as was the case on the previous situations of leaving the band. As going back in here, it was left in this point, it was left again barely here, but left this point again, left it again, and here, and when it's ready to do so again, it's going to show its bullish sentiment. Furthermore, when you have a good price correction like it has, and it's had a rally, it's significant, made this significant, the 1800 level, so that if it rolls back lower, that means it may not hold as support. It will strengthen its how big that level would be. But then, of course, you'd be talking about the next key leg, which is in this area here of about the 1100 to 1200 mark, coinciding within this previous high. This is more, of course, long-term analysis. Let's look at this on a 4-hour time frame. And it's had a wild ride, to say the least, within such, because it's had a significant move above the 18 average of highs. It's had a big move, of course, to the downside. But its first test of the 18 average of lows since its last decline started here. How did the test go? It managed to go up a little higher, support within, and then leaving it, big green up again, small consolidation, and then boom, 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 consecutive up periods. It's consolidating a little bit now. Where is it consolidating? It is here and here. So it's now at that area you would expect it to go to. How's it going to play from this point on? Because on a bullish level, you would be looking for a correction within this area. And when you go there, okay, well, you'd be looking for it to, of course, correct and go higher. Of course, that's the big thing. But because of its big move, that doesn't necessarily mean that it will, and it could just roll over, and that would be one heck of a fast move. I mean, a failed move that should set up a fast move, meaning it's already stated, I want to revert the trend by having this extended move above this band, something it hasn't done since the top of the close to 3,000 mark. And because of it, it's fully expected to continue the market higher, albeit it might correct in this area, thus making significant higher lows to here, and in later time breaking through this high, thus making this entire move what would seem to be that failed breakdown. So it really just emphasizes to me, one way or another, a big failed move is occurring. Either this one in here, because it broke by a key support level, went really fast and wasn't able to hold it for quite some time. That's a U or V-shaped formation, which is what this is. Or the failed move is this current rally, because to go well extended from this band, to go from 1830 to 2400, and that to ultimately, that would easily spell the 1200 or so area. So it does seem as if a fast move over the next couple or 3 weeks that would have a move well below 1800, or a move at least to this upper part of this range, and maybe even higher than that, because of this wild V-shaped formation. That's how I'm interpreting the message of this market. I'm spending almost 10 minutes on Bitcoin. So instead of me going to a bunch of other charts, I'll do that for a later video tonight and just conclude it at that. So thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.